FIFA World Cup is breaking European stereotypes about America. Now, I think this is the second time I've reacted to Mama with an accent. She's absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure she lives in America. So if there's anyone that can give a comparison between Europe and America, I mean, she's living there, so she can. Kind of like Lost in the Pond. But I'm very excited for this video. If you guys are excited, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, make sure to come check me out on Twitch. We get to react to videos live together and obviously hang out. Now, let's dive straight into this video.
The FIFA World Cup is finally happening in America.
Okay.
And I honestly think it's about to destroy a lot of stereotypes Europeans have about the United States.
100% agree.
Because it's very different from what many people imagine. If you've spent enough time reading comments online, you would think Americans are living in some strange movie where everyone is either driving a giant pickup truck, eating cheeseburgers, and avoiding danger every 5 minutes. Then millions of Europeans are going to arrive for the World Cup and they'll discover something completely different. Some stereotypes are actually true. Some are completely wrong. And some are so exaggerated that after 1 week here, people will be thinking, wait, that's it? That's what everyone warned me about?
Yeah.
So today, let's talk about 10 stereotypes Europeans have about Americans and what World Cup visitors will actually discover.
Okay.
Before we get to the next stereotype, if you are new here, hi, I am Oksana, a Ukrainian mom who moved to America several years ago. And I've experienced all of the culture shocks firsthand. Some of them made me laugh, some completely surprised me, and honestly, a few have permanently spoiled me. I am looking at you, grocery delivery. So if you enjoy funny immigrant stories, culture shocks, and honest conversations about life in America, I'd love to have you here. Hit subscribe and let's keep going because the next stereotype is one of my favorites. Stereotype number 1.
Okay.
Life in America is easy. This is probably the biggest stereotype of all. People think, move to America, everything becomes easy.
Yeah.
Money appears, problems disappear. Everyone becomes successful.
Okay.
Reality? America has opportunities, freedom, convenience, amazing people.
Yes.
But it also has bills, stress, hard work, responsibility, and grocery stores so big you need GPS to find the ketchup. Life here isn't easy. It's just different.
Yeah.
Different challenges, different culture, different way of solving problems. But here is the part that I think people often miss.
Okay.
If you are willing to work hard, keep learning, and take advantage of opportunities around you, America really can open a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Success isn't guaranteed, but the opportunity to build a better life is there. That's one thing I love the most about living here.
Okay, so that's a good point that I want to ask this question. Is that a common thing that people think, like some foreigners think that if I just move to America, it will all just fall into my lap? Is that what, like, have you guys experienced that type of stereotype there? But it makes sense. Obviously, anywhere you go, it's always going to be hard. Nothing comes easy. Nothing. But, like, for example, my uncle, New Zealand has, where I live, there's minimal jobs. The pay's different. The opportunity is different. Where, exactly what you said, in America, my uncle moved to America with literally, I think he had $40 in his bank account. He went over there and now he's very successful, owns his own business, is doing very, very well. So I think America just opens up those doors of opportunity because, I mean, it's just a natural thing. New Zealand's got 5 million people. America's got 350 million people. So jobs are booming. Cities are way bigger. Opportunities and the doors are bigger. So, but that's interesting. I'm very interested to know whether there's people that actually go to America going, oh, everything's just going to fall in my lap and I don't have to work hard.
It's not easy, but it often feels like your future is more in your own hands than many people expect. Stereotype number 2.
Gotcha.
Americans never cook. People imagine Americans ordering takeout every night. Then they discover everyone owns a grill. Actually, not just a grill. A smoker, a Blackstone, an air fryer, a slow cooker, a pressure cooker, a rice cooker, a waffle maker. At this point, American kitchens look like small appliance museums. People absolutely cook, especially barbecue. I honestly think Europeans are going to come for soccer and accidentally fall in love with American barbecue. Stereotype number 3.
That's actually a good point. I watched the Jolly Boys went to one of their fans' house and the fan made them barbecue. They made them his own. I think it was like a Kentucky barbecue. It was like very niche and specific. And they went there, and I remember seeing the dude like pull the stuff out of the oven, put the glazing on top of all the different barbecue. I don't know, it was pork, like sausages, whatever he had. And I'm not even kidding you, the way that he was doing, I was like, Americans definitely do a lot of cooking. I mean, for me here in New Zealand, I've never heard that Americans just eat out. I haven't. But I mean, if she's saying that.
Americans are extremely rich. One of the biggest stereotypes in Europe is that everyone in America is rich. Like, oh, you live in America, so you probably have a huge house, 3 cars, and a dog has better health care than most people. And yes, some Americans do live like that.
Yeah.
Then you'll walk into Walmart and you'll see someone buying groceries with a calculator in one hand and coupons in the other.
Yeah.
America has incredibly wealthy people and people working multiple jobs.
Gotcha.
You'll see someone driving a brand new BMW parked next to someone driving a 20-year-old car. That's probably one of the biggest surprises Europeans will have during the World Cup.
Gotcha.
America is a country where everyone is rich. It's a country with enormous differences.
Gotcha.
Some people are thriving. Some people are surviving. Some people are pretending everything is fine until payday.
Gotcha.
And honestly, that's probably more relatable than the stereotype. Stereotype number 4. Americans don't know geography.
Oh, this is an interesting
stereotype
one.
refuses to die. People love those videos where someone can't find Europe on a map. And somehow, everyone decides that's every American. But honestly, that has never been my experience.
Yeah.
I've met Americans who knew about Ukraine, our culture, our history, cities. I've never expected them to know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've met Europeans who couldn't point to half the countries either. Funny how those videos never go viral. The truth? Every country has people who are amazing at geography and people who think Australia is somewhere near Alaska. The World Cup is going to remind everyone that stereotypes based on YouTube interviews aren't exactly scientific research. Stereotype
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, when I look at like the average New Zealander, I think like majority of New Zealanders wouldn't even know where America's on the map. For some reason, for me, I've always been fascinated about geography. Like, I know quite a bit about like where things are. If you were to tell me a country, like I would know like at least what continent it is it's in. But like obviously, like on your guys' side, Canada, Alaska, Canada, like I can picture majority of countries. But if you go into finer details, obviously it would get more harder. But I mean, that's why I'm doing the quiz straight after this, is because I'm going to learn every state in America, every capital, because it fascinates me.
5.
I love it.
Americans are obsessed with convenience. Okay, this stereotype survives. This one is actually true.
Okay.
America looked at every inconvenience and said, no. Need groceries? Deliver it. Forgot toothpaste? Deliver it. Need dinner? Deliver it. Need furniture? Deliver it. Need someone to shop for your groceries while you stay at home watching soccer? Done. Sometimes I think if I stood outside and whispered, I wish I had tacos, someone would arrive in 12 minutes. By the end of the World Cup, half of Europe is going to wonder Why food delivery at home suddenly feels so slow. Stereotype
Mm.
number 6. Americans are loud
That's actually a
and
good
confident.
point, and it only makes sense in America. It must be funny for like Americans that come to New Zealand and notice that we are legit like 20 years into the past compared to you guys. But it's just funny, like the biggest city that I live closest to is Auckland, and I have cousins that live up there, and I remember visiting and just even like the convenience of just like Uber. Like in where I live, we don't have Uber. We don't have Uber. I live too rural from a city to have someone drop something off to me. But which probably sounds funny. But I know in America, like the convenience must just be just out of this world. I remember seeing that video of how you like there was this can that drops down at the bank. You open it, you put your money or bank slips in, put it in, it shoots up into the fetching sky. I'm going, New Zealand won't have that till I'm 70. Till I'm 70, guys.
Confident. This one made me laugh when I first moved here. Americans can start conversations anywhere.
Love it.
Elevator,
My favorite point.
parking
My
lot,
favorite point.
coffee shop, airport, gas station, standing in line, waiting for the light to turn green, probably. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, before talking to a stranger, you need emotional preparation, an internal meeting, approval from your ancestors, and maybe a written application. Americans, hey, nice shirt. 5 minutes later, you're discussing someone's golden retriever named Kevin.
Love it.
Honestly, it's kind of refreshing, and I love it.
Kind of refreshing. I absolutely loved it. I mean, exactly what we just saw before. That's why I stopped it. We're on Google Maps just before searching where one of our new Twitch followers was what state they were from. We're checking it out, and I saw this old grandma walking out. I'm pretty sure it was a young boy. She was obviously talking to him, and I was just going, "It's just so heartwarming. It just makes me feel good that people just talk. They say hello. They ask them how they are. We need that more here in New Zealand. We just do."
Stereotype number 7.
Let's go. Number 7.
Americans are spoiled.
Okay.
Europeans sometimes imagine Americans have everything too easy. Drive-thrus, huge stores.
Spoiled, I would probably change that for more jealousy. I think it's more jealousy. From what I've seen, I think it's more people get jealous.
Ice in every drink, air conditioning everywhere, Amazon arriving before you've even finished placing your order. Then you come here and you realize it's not that Americans are spoiled.
Yeah.
The system is just designed around convenience.
Yes.
Although, I will say, after living here, waiting longer than 2 days for a package suddenly feels like a human rights violation. Stereotype number 8. Americans don't care about family. This stereotype
Not what I've seen.
surprised me the most. Before moving here, I thought American families weren't very close. Instead, I found weekend barbecues, family birthdays, grandparents visiting, holidays traditions, kids running everywhere, neighbors becoming family, whole family vacations. One thing I absolutely love is that families get together just because. It's Saturday. No wedding required. No national holiday. No giant celebration. Just come over. I think many Europeans visiting during the World Cup are going to see backyard barbecues happening everywhere and realize this stereotype couldn't be further from the truth. Stereotype number 9.
I mean, when you think about it, 4th of July every single year is not just a family gathering. It's a 350 million people gathering, guys.
Americans are
think
always
about it.
smiling, and it's fake. This stereotype is famous. In many European countries, especially Eastern Europe, people think Americans smile too much. Like, nobody can actually be that happy. When I first came here, I thought it was strange too. Someone smiles, the cashier smiles, your neighbor smiles, a random person walking their dog smiles. Back
Love
home,
it.
if someone smiles at you for absolutely no reason, your first thought is, do I know them? Are they making fun of me? but after living here, I actually love it. Call it fake if you want. I'd rather have someone smile at me for no reason than someone looking angry before I even said hello. I'd
Yeah.
much rather have a stranger smile at me than have everyone walking around looking annoyed.
Gotcha.
A simple smile, someone holding the door open,
Yeah.
or saying, "Have a great day," can
Yep.
genuinely brighten your day.
Yep.
It costs nothing, but it can completely change your mood. I think a lot of Europeans coming for the World Cup are going to leave smiling at strangers
Love it.
without even realizing they became a little American.
Love it.
Stereotype number 10.
Last one.
Americans only eat fast food. Europeans love joking that Americans survive entirely on burgers, fries, and soda. Like kitchens are only exist to hold cereal boxes. Then they'll come visit and spend 45 minutes inside one grocery store.
Yeah.
Organic, grass-fed, gluten-free, vegan, keto, high protein, low carb, sugar-free, dairy-free. Some stores have 20 different kinds of milk. 20. Cow milk, oat
20 types of milk in one store.
milk, almond milk, coconut milk, cashew milk. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they invent broccoli milk. Yes, fast
Broccoli
food is
milk.
everywhere. But so are people meal prepping chicken for 4 days like they are training for the Olympics. Some Americans count every gram of protein. Others count how many mozzarella sticks they can fit into one order. America has both. So
Love it.
when
Love it.
millions of Europeans come to America for the FIFA World Cup, I think a lot of those stereotypes are going to disappear because real life is always more interesting than internet comments. Some stereotypes are true, some are exaggerated, and some will completely fall apart the moment people actually experience
Yeah.
America for themselves.
Yeah.
Because once you stop judging a country through headlines and social media, you realize something pretty amazing.
Yeah.
People
Love it.
everywhere are much more alike than they are different. We all worry about money. We all love good food. We all complain about traffic. We all think our grocery store is expensive. And we all somehow leave Walmart spending twice as much as we planned. Now, I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Do you agree with any of those stereotypes about America? Which ones and which ones are completely wrong?
Okay, that was amazing. I really enjoy this beautiful. I think she's a mum. Beautiful mama's perspective. If anyone can talk, I mean, she lives in America, so she has every right to say or to give her own perspective. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Is she correct in some of those? Is she wrong in some of them? Guys, got to let me know. But I agree with majority of the things that she said. One thing that I really, really love is obviously the saying hello, the being friendly, and exactly what she said at the end of it. What this FIFA World Cup has done is it has allowed people to take those, I don't know, those goggles off of social media, newspapers, headlines, and really step foot into what America really is like. And that warms my heart. That warms my heart purely on the base that I've always been told that, you know, for example, if someone gossips to me about someone else, right? Oh, this person's like this, right? That's their experience. I've always been a big believer that I can only make a judgment from what I've done or what I've interacted with that person. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know. And so it's the same thing applies to America. Unless you've gone to America, or unless you're literally doing what I'm doing, which is learning about America every single day, you just can't trust social media. You just can't. You just don't. If you want to know about America and you got so many opinions, whether they're negative, get on a flight, get over to America, go hang out with some Americans and find out for yourself, and then come back to me and judge America based off that. But I really love this video. Mama with an accent. I love reacting to her videos. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, make sure to come check me out on Twitch. We go live Monday through to Thursday. Come hang out and we can just have a dang good time. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go.